Why do you think the Water and Sewer Authority failed to discover the truth about lead contamination of our drinking water? And how would you propose to prevent it from happening again? Mr. Ray.
You know,
Sorry, Mr. Robinson, would you go forward on that?
Well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, listen, I would not just simply fault the Water and Sewer Authority, although I think that they had a large part to play in that. I think that the feds also had a role to play with the aqueduct and everybody else. I think that it's a larger problem than just looking at one agency. But I do believe that the governing authority there should be looking at its policies in terms of what kind of science they're using to test water and do that over time to make certain we have the proper procedures in place. I don't want to second guess what they've done, but I think that indeed their response, moving as rapidly as they were moving with the expense, is something that they should have moved on a little quicker.
The question was why, and we have 30 seconds to answer.
Why do you think the Water and Sewer Authority failed to discover the truth about lead contamination of our drinking water for so long?
Well, I think Kelvin's right, that the problem started with the aqueduct, which changed the chemical composition to purify the water, which then caused the lead to leach into the water. But on the other hand, you know, it's in a government agency's interest to kind of not disclose bad news. And so the trick is for us to get that agency to disclose all of the information. I don't think the oversight was adequate at the time to get enough of the truth out quickly enough.
Mr. Ray?
You know, I would think that, you know, I think that it is a combination of factors. Look, I mean, for those of us who've worked in government and worked in and ran agencies and looked at and worked with the other departments, a lot of times the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And it was a complete lack of oversight before it was raised. I don't think anyone was malicious and just hid bad news. I just don't think that much attention was paid for it. And once again, if you're sitting on a city council or if you're an elected executive, you know, you have to have oversight. You have to be accountable. So their accountability starts there.
Okay, thank you very much.